George. This is going to be another recent listens. I haven't made a video in, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I keep trying to make this video and either something happens or it's too hot or I'm not feeling like it or I can't get the lighting right. So hopefully this will be the one you see. I think this is like my 5th time trying to do this. So anyway, this is just going to be stuff I've listened to recently. I have bought a couple things. I don't have enough for a vinyl finds. I'm waiting for a package in the mail, so then I will. But I thought I'd do this in the meantime. I got, how many records? Got 4 records and a couple CDs. So I don't normally show CDs, but I thought these ones were pretty interesting. So anyway, first one is Leonard Nimoy, The Way I Feel. I love this album. I think it's great. I love Leonard Nimoy. I love Star Trek. I just think this is hilarious. Aaron the Metal Theologian did a video recently on your best scores. And one of my best scores was, it was like a religious thrift store, and it was, they had mostly, crappy records, but I think it was like 60 cents each. And I'm flipping through the records and I see a Police record and I pull it out and it's like, okay, I can trade that in. And then I keep flipping and I see a Dark Side of the Moon with the Obi strip, a Japanese pressing. And it didn't have any of the inserts, but it had the Obi strip and the record was in good condition. And I don't know how it ended up there. You might think I'm making this up. I swear I'm not. I have no reason to. I don't even own it anymore. The same day I went to the record store and traded it in. Because, what am I going to do with that? So anyway, but this was another good find. This is an original pressing. It is a cutout. And I think I got this for less than $1. And it's in really nice condition. It's on not a very exciting label. But it's a fun record. He does a cover of If I Had a Hammer. He does a really weird spoken word called Where It's At. The first song is called I Love Making Love to You. It's just a kind of a fun record. So yeah. The next one is my favorite album by this band, and that's Setting Suns by The Jam. I think this and sound effects are the best thing they ever did. This is the Canadian pressing. The US pressing has 10 tracks, or the UK pressing has 10 tracks. The US pressing has 11 tracks. It adds the single Strangetown, but this is the Canadian pressing, which has Strangetown and the B-side of Strangetown, Butterfly Collector, so it has 12 tracks. And Butterfly Collector is probably my favorite Jam song. So I really kind of think this is the definitive way to listen to this album. But this is so consistent. Strangetown is amazing. Saturday's Kids, Little Boy Soldiers, Eaton Rifles, Girl on the Phone. They do an amazing cover of Love is Like a Heat Wave. And then side B, Smithers Jones, Private Hell, Butterfly Collector, Burning Sky, Thick as Thieves, and Wasteland. So this is just a perfect album of whatever genre you want to call it. Punk, mod, new wave, whatever. I have it might be over here. I have the original, mine came with the original inner sleeve, which is kind of cool. It's like a soldier's possessions after he's been, I don't know, killed or ransacked or something. And that's got the lyrics on the back. So yeah, a great album. I was really happy to find a Canadian pressing that has Butterfly Collector on it. So yeah, I think if you are going to pick up a copy of this album, it is really worth hunting down the Canadian pressing. So yeah. The next one is some comps on CD. I've been listening to a lot of Cramps. And I didn't want to show another Cramps record because I think the past 2 vinyl finds I've showed a Cramps record. And I have been listening to these and I thought I'd show them. They're not vinyl, they're CD, but they're really cool. I have volumes 1 through 6. Yeah, I have volumes 1 through 6, and there's 8 volumes. I'd like to get some of these on vinyl, and that's excuse me, the Born Bad compilations. These are all songs made up of songs that the Cramps covered. I think volume 1 and 3, or I think it's 3 are my favorites. But it has the original version of Goo Goo Muck. The original version, I mean, they're all original versions. Sunglasses After Dark by Dwight Pullum. Domino by Roy Orbison. Strychnine by the Sonics, which I just have to say, you don't need to cover that song. I don't need to hear a cover of Strychnine. The Sonics version of Strychnine is a perfect song. I'm sorry, I don't need anyone to cover it. I'm good with that version. Thank you. Primitive by the Groupies, Rockin' Bones by Ronnie Dawson, but Crusher by the Novas, Save It by Mel Robbins, Uranium Rock, Warren Smith. But where this really, really shines is track 10. It's a song that I don't believe the Cramps ever covered on an album. They did I believe, live, and there's a 45 bootleg of a demo. And it's a song called 5 Years Ahead of My Time by the Third Bardo. And oh my God, that song is incredible. It's kind of psyche, but the singer sounds like Iggy Pop, and it's an awesome song. So if you get a chance, I'll leave a link if you've probably heard it if you're into garage rock, but I'll leave a link to 5 Years Ahead of My Time by Third Bardo. It's just a awesome song. But I'm not gonna show all of these in depth, and there might be some glare because I keep my CDs in these plastic things because I'm a nerd. But I also have volume 2, and this has what's the best song off this? Rock on the Moon, Jimmy Stewart. She Said by Hazel Atkins. Lonesome Town, Ricky Nelson. This is volume 3. Volume 3 is great because you get the original version of Jungle Hop, which is one of my favorite songs of Psychedelic Jungle, and that's by Kip Tyler and his Flips. You get the original version of Surfin' Bird, The Way I Walk by Jack Scott. Volume 4. What's on this? Hurricane Fighter Plane by Red Crayola. Green Mosquito by the Toon Rockers, which is where Poison Ivy got that little intro riff for Human Fly. This is volume 5. What's on here? Sorry, this part might be kind of boring. Bop Pills by Macy Skipper. Sinners by Freddie and the Hitchhikers. And volume 6. And there's 2 other volumes of this on CD. I think the first 4 volumes were originally on vinyl, and now they're being reissued, so I gotta pick those up. But this is volume 6, and you get He's Waitin' by the Sonics, Dirty Robber by the Wailers, Green Door, Jim Lowe. Just really some really cool comps. I have some Pacific Northwest garage comps. I have Hey Babe, I'm Walking on CD, and I have some Pebbles stuff on CD. I have Back from the Grave stuff on CD, and Best of Etiquette records on CD, which was a Pacific Northwest Washington label that had the Sonics and the Wailers and some really great stuff on it. So anyway, that was garage rock comps. Since I've been listening to the Cramps so much, I've also, next one is this is a great record. Klaus Nomi, Simple Man, probably my top 10 records of '82 for sure. This album combines, sorry for the glare, the shrink. This is French reissue from 2020. This album combines so many influences. You get kind of the off-kilter avant-garde funk of late 70s Bowie. There's elements of dance, electronic. ambient at times. Obviously opera, he's an opera singer. There's this crazy song on here called Rubber Band Laser, which like gets bluegrassy. Like there's like fiddles and banjos coming in towards the end, and it's just a great record. But he did that Saturday Night Live performance with Bowie in '79. They did Boys Keep Swinging and Man Who Sold the World. He's just a really interesting character. I also have the CD too of kind of a greatest hits, but and it has some live stuff, some stuff off the first 2 records. He only recorded 2 albums, but this album, you get After the Fall is great, Falling in Love Again is awesome, Rubber Band Laser, Ding Dong, he does a cover of Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead, 3 Wishes, Simple Man. It's just a really, really great album. So yeah. And the last one I'm going to show, so I got to move that, is Blood and Chocolate by Elvis Costello. Whenever I see copies of this, there is so much ring wear. And mine does have a little bit of seam splitting, but I found this in Seattle, and this is the copy I've seen with least ring wear, and there is still some ring wear. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can certainly see it in person a lot better. And this was, I think, $8, which is really good. I mean, a lot of the copies I've seen with ring wear are a little more, and the vinyl's great. Anyway, this is an awesome album. This is my friend's favorite Elvis Costello album, and I really hadn't given it much listen. I mean, I have it on CD. I have the Rhino 2 CD edition of it, but it is really a really great album. Sorry. Hope You're Happy Now is great. Tokyo Storm Warning, Home Is Anywhere, and Hang Your Head. I Want You is amazing. There's a really cool 12-inch single of I Want You that I'm still looking for. Honey, Are You Straight or Are You Blind? Blue Chair is amazing. The best song off this album, I think, along with Hope You're Happy Now, is Crimes of Paris. It's just amazing. Poor Napoleon's good. Next Time Around's okay. But this is a very solid album. I think this came out the same year, 86, as King of America. This is a lot better than King of America. I do not like King of America very much. I mean, there's a few songs. But anyway, this is a really cool album. And I think I have... Let me pull that real quick. I have some of the 12-inch singles that came out from this album. Oh, yeah. This is how I keep 12-inch singles. If they're the thin ones, I keep one on each side and then have a piece of cardboard in the middle. So I do have the 12-inch. I don't have I Want You, but the 2 other songs from this, I have the 12-inch single of Tokyo Storm Warning, which is pretty cool, and then the 12-inch single of Blue Chair. So yeah. That was it. I'll probably have another video soon. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this wasn't too boring. So anyway, thanks for watching.